Can a feminist get married? We are back with, as I promised, the 5th Brad Cooper stream. Now, I don't know why. I genuinely can't explain it, but on my YouTube channel, you just love these Brad Cooper reactions, so I love giving my audience the content they ask for, and this is what you asked for. This is what your views tell me. This is not me judging from anything else. This is basically your views saying you want to see this. So, we're going to watch another Brad Cooper video, and I genuinely like the topic. Can the feminist get married? Before we dive in, because I don't know what's the content, what's the point of the content, I'm just going to say that, in my opinion, yes, a feminist can get married. However, it depends what do you put as feminist, because it turns out, now first of all I have to like the video before I watch it, because it turns out that in a lot of cultures the feminist means a lot of different things, and it's super different compared to other words what we thought describe the feminist. So again, it's always depends on the context. I really still look at the original context, where, as we remember, if we Google feminist, we get le feminisme. Don't give me French Wikipedia, please. I can understand French, but I'm not sure that my audience can. Women's rights on the basis of equality of the sexes. That's a fantastic explanation. An advocate of women's rights on the basis of equality of the sexes. Are they equal? No. Should they be equal by law? In most of the cases, yes. Should there be no discrimination? Obviously. Can they get married? Let's check into this video.
Welcome back to the comments section. I'm Brett Cooper. I don't think it's news to anybody that Millie Bobby Brown is one of the most iconic young actresses of my generation, of this generation.
Okay, your generation is my generation. Who is Millie Bobby Brown? I don't know series with her, I'm sorry. Like, where was I supposed to find out about her?
After Stranger Things came out, she absolutely skyrocketed to
okay, I never watched Stranger Things. That's my problem.
Fame, and the world has watched her grow up since then. And we even saw her get engaged this year. I did a whole episode about that. It was so much fun. I was very happy to see that. And it was such a pleasant surprise, considering that the majority of Hollywood is just consumed with getting a divorce and telling everybody that getting divorced is awesome and that marriage is actually...
I have never heard anyone saying that getting a divorce is awesome in Hollywood, to be fair. Like, I don't know, Brad, I don't know if you're lying here. I don't think you would, like, on purpose lie. I think you're just, like, telling the narrative like, how it is. That, oh, okay, divorce is okay, like, etc., etc. But I have never heard, like, a Hollywood celebrity going out and say, awesome, divorce.
Actually a prison for women, so obviously a lot of people were celebrating this and congratulating her. But now Millie is back in the social media spotlight for something that is very different. But before we get into that, make sure...
Oh, social media. I remember especially to, like, athletes. You know, athletes is a bit different compared to celebrities because, well, people still recognize them mostly from the game. Kind of, although with movie celebrities is the same. But what I want to say is that the difference, like for athletes, it is a good suggestion, I think, by one of the coaches, one of Ukrainian coaches, who said, delete all social media. Like, you don't need that shit in your life. It's only going to get your life worse. So, I'm not sure, but getting back on social media for her, probably not the best call.
If you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a comment section or off the clock episode. So, in a recent interview, Millie Bobby Brown revealed that she discovered something new about herself.
Please don't tell me she discovered that she's a feminist.
Discovered that she was a feminist from a...
Boom baka! I think I should get this on clip. I will get this on clip because it's so funny. I'm like, please at least don't say that you're a feminist. And then she goes, yeah, that she's a feminist. Oh god. Oh god.
psychic reading.
So crazy that it must be true.
And yes, you heard that correctly. However, it seems like Millie might not fully understand what comes with the title of feminist in our modern society, because some of her biggest self-interests in life completely contradict that statement and what it means.
Let's go.
Now, it all started with this tweet, which stated, Millie...
How did she understand? Credits her feminist awakening to a visit to a psychic. That already takes a lot. Who labeled her... What the fuck is this even saying? A psychic who labeled her as a feminist, and a subsequent Google search where she inquired, how do I know if I'm a feminist? Can you feel how dumb it sounds? It sounds super stupid. Come on. Who even wrote this?
Bobby Brown credits her feminist awakening to a visit to a psychic who labeled her as a feminist, and a subsequent Google search where she inquired, how do I know if I'm a feminist? Now, the Google search part is probably the funniest part to me, even though the psychic part is very weird, just because...
I'm just curious, what happens? You know what we should do once on a stream? We should do like a quiz. How do I know if I'm a feminist? Or you know, screw it, I might even do it today, but not now. No. What about how do you know if your boyfriend is a feminist? 10 signs that you're a feminist. Wait, no. How feminist am I? Is there a quiz? How feminist am I? Quiz. Yo, we're doing this. We're doing this after this one. I don't care that I have 2 more Brad Cooper videos. I want to do the quiz.
Because Am I a Feminist reminds me of those BuzzFeed quizzes for old people. They're like, what character...
Brad, we just vibe. How am I literally talking the same thing as her? I haven't watched her content probably since like the last stream. If you like, of course, take away Instagram. Oh.
of The Office am I?
I think that pretty much sums it up.
Now, this is just my point of view, but if you have to do a Google search to figure out whether you are a feminist or not, there's a chance that you are just reaching a little bit to identify with that group.
As a feminist, I only have to do what I want to do, and what I want to do is pretend you never said that.
Now, the reactions online were so funny. I think that all the tweets talking about this got a collective like 200 million views on Twitter or X, whatever we're calling it. Somebody commented and said, is that how we make life choices now? Also,
yes.
Michael Knowles reposted.
Look, easy choice.
Like the you, see the chip.
We're going to watch this one day, but not now. Wait. Should I go to the mall today? It's also a great spot for a walk. Well, guys, I'm going to a mall today. I love these comments.
Posted the article where she's talking about this and was like, yes, getting your information from psychics who get their information from demons. It's like, yes. Somebody else
Demons,
said, girl,
Michael
what?
Knowles.
This is so unserious. Another person said, what she needs is real guidance, not a psychic.
Are you reading my mind right now?
Somebody else said, a psychic has to inform you first? Never knew that. Somebody else commented and said, what in the 2023 did I just read? The whole thing cracked me up again. The Google search, because if you actually really needed feminism in 2023, you would not be Googling to find out if you were actually a feminist.
I mean, it depends on what she's trying to find out. Like, if you're just trying to find the definition, like maybe she's behaving somewhere and trying to understand, well, okay, I am a feminist. Like, this is what I do. It's not something you just identifies. And I'm not here like super defending feminism. I'm not that guy, and we're gonna check the test later. We're gonna actually check how feminist am I. But before we do that, like, I think she kind of, it's also like the media thing where they just spice it up. So she probably Googled like, okay, signs of feminism, etc. And then she went, oh, okay, this actually speaks about me and this speaks about me. And they just put, and this article or this Twitter post, whatever, just put, well, yeah, she Googles if she's a feminist or not. So like, I don't think it's like that's really what happened. that she just like went on Google and decided I'm going to stick with Google. But at least it's fun. At least it's fun to like watch.
Because we already had
I'm just curious what she's gonna say in her defense.
opportunity. You're just trying to identify with this group to feel something, basically. Another person said, I did a Google search where I inquired, how do I know if I'm a millionaire? So apparently I am one now. I mean,
really?
This is not the most Gen Z thing I've ever heard. I don't know what is.
Oh, if you haven't watched my video on the oh no, I'm actually dropping the reaction on Saturday. So if you haven't watched yet the video on, wait, I'm just trying to skip the ads. So if you haven't watched my video on Gen Alpha, be sure to watch it on Saturday's reaction, because yeah, we're not ready. If you think Gen Z is super weird, we're not ready for Gen Alpha, that's for sure.
But anyway, moving on, I actually want to talk about what she said in this interview, which was for Glamour magazine, about her feminist awakening. And she said that she credits her feminist awakening to a visit to a psychic who informed her that she was, in fact, a feminist. Thank God.
Okay, yeah. Remember all that shit that I tried to defend her? Brown went home and Googled how do I know it. Yeah, forget all I said a couple minutes ago. It all doesn't make any more sense. Any more sense.
For that. Brown went home and Googled, how do I know if I'm a feminist? And then after reading articles and books, she really grasped the idea of feminism and what it means to me. She said, ultimately, it's about opportunity. Our production company aims to tell stories about what girls and women can be. A slate of forthcoming PCMA films on the horizon includes Damsel, in which she will play a dragon-fighting princess alongside Angela Bassett and Robin Wright. Quote, the theme is...
I'm just curious, so now every woman that earns some money is a feminist? Like, by the way, what is Miley B. Brown's net worth? I'm just curious. Miley B. Brown net worth. Oh, yeah, just give me net worth. I don't care. Okay, net worth $14 million. So apparently now, if you are a millionaire and you're a woman, apparently you are a feminist. This is how we, like, because otherwise, why would she, like, think, like, look at these words, what it is saying. Ultimately, it's about opportunity. So basically what she says, yeah, I have the opportunity to star on a show. So basically, yeah, I earn a lot of money. I'm very popular. People know me. People actually consider my opinion as something serious and they value me. So probably I'm a feminist. I can't just be a regular woman. No. I'm probably a feminist. Which even right now is not the actual definition of feminist. You can be unpopular, uncool, nobody's gonna listen to you, uninteresting person, uninteresting woman, or not even necessarily, I think, a woman now, and you can still be a feminist. Watch me in full face. Thank God I can see the stream from my phone, guys. Oh, okay. It's now fixed. Interesting.
It's bloomed while she was with him. You know, she became a better person while being with him. And it's so wonderful. It's so sweet. And it's crazy to think that, oh my God, in 2023, a man could make a woman be comfortable like he helped you love yourself and be more confident. That's crazy. That's not allowed. I mean, come on, Millie. You can't admit that in 2023. You have to do all of that on your own because you're a girl boss. You can't use a man in any way, shape, or form. But not only is she celebrating this love, but she plans to marry him very soon, which also is a very outdated idea, as this article bravely reveals. This article reads, opinion. It is time to break the patriarchal wedding paradigm. Here's how. And they said that weddings can also be fraught, especially for feminists and anybody who...
I'm sorry, but aren't women the ones that dream about weddings the most? Like little girls and women, I think they're actually the ones that actually dream the most about weddings. How is that fraud? Marital partnership. Why just not calling it marriage? Why calling it so complicated?
Who believes that women should have equal rights in society. Again, we already have equal rights. And that women and men should be equal members in a marital partnership. So much of wedding culture is steeped in patriarchal traditions and conservative expectations. Perhaps
create some new. Like, I'm not saying I'm not saying that you shouldn't like create some new, for example, like the bride that used to walk in with a white dress. The only reason brides still wear a white dress is because every little girl and every woman dreams of that wedding day where she's gonna wear that long white dress. Although most of them don't even know what it represents. So don't tell me that it's the problem is here, because I've even seen videos on the internet of like of my colleagues, let's say like this. Okay, not colleagues, but people who I know exist in this world. And I saw the women who were getting married, and they were not wearing a white dress. Why? Because they didn't want to. Or they didn't find time. I don't know, if you go sign up and go marry in the city hall, you don't necessarily need a white dress, right? So you can just change some traditions, but don't destroy the whole process. Like, the world has evolved. It doesn't mean that we have to like destroy and change the whole perspective of life. By the way, NFL is starting in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna turn it on while I'm gonna be doing that
That's
survey.
not how a lot of couples want to mark the beginning of their life together. And yet, when it comes to weddings, even many equally minded couples go through with the patriarchal motions. Oh dear God. Can you believe it? So many people are going through with getting married. This piece also had a similar tone. Marriage is an inherently unfeminist institution, and they write, given all that marriage has traditionally and currently encapsulated, dowry system, the subjugation of women in housework and the childcare, the erasure of their name, identity, wealth, and profession, it is baffling how we are trying to correct its foundational wrongs rather than questioning its validity in an increasingly feminist world. So based on modern feminist...
If you don't want, don't get married. Nobody's forcing you. Just don't take away the holiday or the party or the fun from those who want.
Thinking. The idea of having a wedding or even getting married in the first place should make you enraged, as it's just, part of the patriarchy and fulfilling conservative expectations. But apparently, Millie's psychic did not fill her in on that part. It's a good thing to support women who are succeeding. It's a great thing to think that women are cool.
Amazing. I love women and I wish them all the best. The more successful people we have in this world, the better it will be. I have nothing against successful women.
Far from what modern feminism has become and far from what they preach on a daily basis. Today's feminism is a toxic ideology that only hurts both men and women.
That's true.
It is no longer about equal rights. And truly, I can't even figure out what they are fighting for anymore, other than wanting everybody else to be as miserable and unhappy as they are. But Millie Bobby Brown is happy, and she is succeeding in love and in her career, and I'm sure that they hate to see that.
I just love this ending. She just slides in and says, well, guys, in any case, this was me reacting to yet another Brad Cooper video, and as a conclusion, I will say this. If you want to, get married. If you don't want, don't get. Just don't ruin the fun for other people, okay? So zynoVII7 and all of you watching Brad Cooper videos. For those on Twitch, stay up tuned because we're gonna have the survey that you on YouTube are gonna probably see in like a week, maybe in the next video. And also we're going to have the other Brad Cooper videos. So in any case, I'll be seeing you sometime soon. And yeah, keep it up.